Hey guys, Useless here, and today we are going to be watching the trailer for Velma Season 2. So here's the thing, I do have something that I must admit. I am an unironic enjoyer of Velma Season 1. I don't know what to say, man. I thought it was actually kind of a funny series. You know what I think the main source of, like, maybe disconnect that I had, or that me and people who disliked it had? I feel like a lot of the jokes, I think I took it as, like, not as serious as maybe some other people took it. So, like, for just an example, there's, like, one joke in the first season where Freddy, he like, I think he reads, like, some kind of, like, feminist book or something. And I forget exactly how it happens. I can't remember if he gets, like, mind controlled or something, but he kind of, like, he gets mind warped in some way, and then he reads a feminist book, and then he falls in love with Velma because she holds all of the, like, more, like, intellectual trappings of what, like, a feminist should find attractive versus the physical features, right, of just a girl being hot. And I just thought that whole situation was so ridiculous. I felt like it was, like, making fun of, like, male, like, cringy male feminists. But I feel like a lot of other people, like, they took that joke and they were like, Velma's a man-hating movie. They're turning Freddy into a simp and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, bro, calm down. I don't think it's that serious. And so I feel like that's probably a lot of the disconnect, where I kind of took a lot of the like woke humor as, like, making fun of wokeness in a way, or, like, pointing fun at it and not being too serious about it. Whereas I guess a lot of people took it, like, a little too close to heart. I don't know. That's just my theory. That's just my like, film theory. Sorry, Matt Pat, you're retired. I don't know if the other Matt Pats, like the people that replaced them, do that as well. But, yeah, I don't know. We're going to watch the second trailer, or the trailer for Season 2. Let's hit play.
My name is Velma Dinkley, and I caught my first serial
Oh my gosh,
killer.
Robin.
Did the experience change me? Yes. Being popular doesn't suck. Unfortunately, it has taught me nothing about teen romance.
Oh, did she? I can't remember what happened at the end of the first season. Was she with Daphne? Or did they end badly?
Me nothing about teen romance.
You told Morgul you loved him.
Do you really want to have a deep conversation about our feelings right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, that's the other weird thing where it was like, I remember, so Shaggy in the first season, he was definitely, like, a simp towards Velma. And I remember there was, like, this huge controversy where people were like, Velma's such a bad person and she's being so mean to Shaggy, and they're putting Shaggy down in order to prop Velma up. This is woke and garbage and pfft. And I just remember being like, yeah, the show is explicitly saying that this behavior is bad. Like, Velma was not being propped up as some kind of, like, girl boss queen. I don't know, man. Because it's also just like, it's like, have these people, like, never seen Seinfeld or something, where it's like, yeah, like, the protagonists and the characters that we follow are, like, kind of bad people, and the humor comes from seeing them face the consequences of their actions. And because it's one of those things where it's like, if you just don't think that the show is funny, that's completely fair, obviously, right? Like, humor is subjective. People are gonna find something's funny where other people aren't. But I just remember like all of the criticisms were just bizarre. Where I'm like, the show's not saying what you think it's saying. It's not justifying, like, the bad actions that characters do. I don't know.
Loved him.
Do you really want to have a deep conversation about our feelings right now?
Yes.
Fine. Punch it, Fred.
That was kind of a cringy joke. Oh, I like this. It's kind of cute. Or, like, good art, I should say. There's I forgot what happened with the brains. Yes, I remember, like, the serial killer kept people's brains in jars or something.
You killed me, Norval.
My guilt is causing me to hallucinate!
Marijuana will cure them. Zero side effects.
Oh, God! A serial killer is targeting man!
If I don't solve this murder, who will?
Fred Jones, Spooky Stuff Hunter, is here. Yeah, I'm still doing that.
Yeah, like, I don't know. Like, I also really liked Fred in the original series. Like he was turned into like a preppy rich kid that that's just kind of like an asshole. And it's like it's really I just find it so cringy how sensitive people get over remakes and reboots and reimaginings where they're like you're changing the original character, or he's different from the source material, and you're disrespecting him. And I'm like, can you just like, why is it so bad for like somebody to take a property and put a different twist, like spin on it? Like, why is that inherently bad? Like, there are like so many fucking Scooby-Doo cartoons and movies and video games and comic books, and there's so many of them. Like, what is so bad about like somebody doing something different for a change? Like, why does it have to be like uber faithful to the original source material? Like, this isn't the same character as the one from your favorite cartoon. It's not a continuation. It's a reboot. It's a remake. It's a reimagining. Whatever you want to call it. Like, and again, I'm going to clarify this many times. If you just think it's bad, if you just don't think it's funny, that's completely fair. I just push back against the criticism of it is different, and I'm just inherently against it because it's different. That's the only thing I would want to push back on. Because if people just think it's like not funny, that's completely fair.
Spooky Stuff Hunter is here. Yeah, I'm still doing that.
Whatever's brewing is even bigger than last time.
When you find someone you care about, lock them down.
Wait, hold on. I think that's... I think this is Velma's mom, right? And I think that's Freddy's dad? There's a lot that I don't remember about the first season. But I don't think this was like a... I don't think this was a plot line at all. So that's kind of interesting.
When you find someone you care about, lock them down ASAP.
This is official police business. So if we catch any of you investigating, you'll be in cuffs faster than a startup founder with a weird voice.
Okay. Velma 2, The Squeakquel. I mean, listen, okay, to be clear, that wasn't an especially good trailer. Right? Like, nothing in there made me laugh out loud. So I'm not going to sit here and say that this is like an amazing trailer. But I just don't hate this show. Like, I also don't think that there was anything in there that was like objectionably bad. I think it's kind of a fun, cute show. I just don't mind its existence. You know? Like, if I want to go and watch like a peak Scooby-Doo cartoon, like I can always go and rewatch, Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated or whatever. Like, this existing doesn't change that. Although, to be fair, we are probably due at this point for like an actually great Scooby-Doo cartoon. So hopefully they give us that at some point. But I'm just not mad at the existence of the Velma series. You know? Like, I'm not mad at the inherent concept of it. I'm not mad at people at them like changing the characters, because it's like you'd think people would understand the concept of the multiverse at this point. It's like these are not the same characters that we grew up with. They're different characters. You know? I don't know. I don't think that the internet will ever hold that perspective. If you change anything ever at any point in time, it's bad. Can't do it. Our properties have to be the same forever and always for the rest of time and history of the world. Can't ever change anything, okay? Master Chief, if you so much as take off that helmet even slightly, I will murder your grandmother. I don't ever want to see Master Chief's ass, not even once. Or else I will do another 9/11. Seems to be the perspective that people have. I don't understand it. I don't relate to it, but I'm also not going to sit here and say that was an especially good trailer, because it wasn't. Let me know what you think about any and everything that I talked about here today. And I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.